Hi everyone, welcome to what we now call our Get Real Weeks in the Healthy Leader program. You are going to be focusing this week on internalizing all that we have learned about character for a leader and community. And this week we shall be helping you face reality. You know, the first duty, the first responsibility of every leader is to face reality. And so in facing our reality this week, we will be helping you see your blind spots. For those of you who can drive, you know what a blind spot is. That spot which your driving mirrors and your stereoscopic vision cannot help you see. You know, there is always that triangle in over your left shoulder or your right shoulder, which you must look back in order to see what's there. Many accidents have happened because of blind spot issues when drivers fail to look over their shoulders. Looking, it's additional effort, right? And so this week we want to go the extra step, make additional effort on our journey to becoming not only good leaders, if you remember the coaching analogy, but great leaders, which is our goal. Those for whom these truths are not only intellectual facts, they have made the 18-inch journey from the head to the heart where the passion lies. And so to help you do that, we will be sending you 3 important resources. The first 2 will be assessments. One of them will be a personality assessment. Who am I? How did God create me? That's basically what a personality assessment is. So it will help you see yourself better. With every personality assessment comes your strengths and your natural weaknesses, those things which you must be intentional about as a leader, because as a matter of fact, some of those weaknesses can translate into character flaws when intentional work is not directed at them. So that's going to be the first one. It will be the Myers-Briggs one. I don't know if you've taken any before, but this is my favorite. As a matter of fact, it's very, very effective. I have found across different cultures. The second assessment that you will receive will be a leadership style assessment. It's called the DISC, DISC, and it basically just spells out 4 kinds of leadership styles. You will find a dominant style in there and a non-dominant style. All the instructions would be there on the sheet, and so you will get a chance to go through it. Please take both tests prayerfully. The Myers-Briggs is going to be online, so you have to go. We will send you the link to go there and take it, and then the disc, you will receive a Word document or a PDF file, whatever works best for you. Please prayerfully reflect on these and seek the Lord as you take those. It will increase your self-awareness as a leader and consequently your relationships in community. Many times leaders get offended when people approach them to tell them something about themselves. Your degree of self-awareness will enable you and empower you to tell the difference between a critique and a criticism. A critique is positive feedback intended to help you grow. Even if it's sharp, even if it's blunt, even if it's difficult to accept, that's the goal. The person means well. A criticism, they want to pull you down. They want to shoot at you. And if you know what is a weakness for you as a leader, you will identify a critique. When somebody comes to talk to you about that, hey, I noticed somebody like me, if someone came and told me, I noticed you went too fast on something and you may have missed out on some details. That's a critique because I know my style. I easily jump in and I want to achieve results. I don't pay attention to details a lot. So I'm being intentional about growing my attention to detail. That's the power of self-awareness. You know what you need to work on, and then it enables you and empowers you to come up with an intentional development plan for that. The leadership style one will help you know how you are affecting the people that you are leading? What are your tendencies? Who are the kinds of people you need to be listening to more? And so we encourage you, as you take these assessments, to be very prayerful and be very open. The third tool that you will receive, it will be intended for your personal cohort meetings. When you listened to Darren Patrick's video, one of the things that contributed to his fall as a pastor was a lack of intentionality towards his cohort, as well as poor self-awareness, And so while our personality tests and different assessments help us to know who we are, community shows us how we come across in our relationships with others. That's why the third tool is so important. We shall be sending you a tool which is called How Am I Affecting You? Basically, you will sit with your cohort and ask them, please tell me, how am I affecting you? What is it like to be on the other side of me? How does my interaction, how do I come across? What are some things that you see which I don't see? Again, the community becomes your mirror to your life and your relationships and your interactions. So you will receive that to do with your group. And hey, this does not replace your community project. You should already have started planning that with your cohort, and we cannot wait to hear reports about what your community project was and the impact and just the reaction, the response. Remember, you're not going to share the gospel. That's why you're doing this. No, you're serving people out of love, out of genuineness, because they are human beings, And of course, down the road, you might get an opportunity to share the gospel with them. The Lord would use that. But your goal is not so that you will come back and say somebody gave their lives to Christ. So that you still have to do your community project, and then of course meet with your pastor, continue to reflect about how are these truths affecting you and how can they serve your communities better, your local church that is better. And then your favorite part of the weekend is going to be your reflection on these 2 weeks, on the character and the community elements of it. So we will be looking forward to reading all that feedback and seeing how well we can better serve you as we continue this journey to being healthier leaders ourselves. May God bless you as you continue to reflect on these things, and I pray for each one of you every day that you would make this more than just knowledge acquisition, but that it would become who you are as a leader. Because like we have said numerous times, you cannot give what you do not have. Our fundamental philosophy of leadership is leading out of who you are. That's why we're talking about leader development and not leadership development. The leadership part is the how-tos, which will come, I believe, as you continue to grow your person, your union with Christ, your character, and your relationships in community. May God bless you, and may God show you as you continue this journey. And more importantly, as we saw in our Ezekiel 37 video, may the winds of the Lord from all the four corners of the earth come and blow fresh life in you as you face yourself this week and trust the Lord to show you all that there is to see about you. God bless you.